Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another free comic book day review, and in this free comic book day review I'll be covering The Guardian of Fukushima. And jumping in, the first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that's happening in relation to the story? It does, to which I give it an 8 out of 10. I'll now go to showing some of the internal art around the beginning, middle and end, and I'll give you its rating. So this is some of the art around the beginning of the story, to which we actually learn the child's name here is Koichi, and of course he's staying over at his grandpa's place until we have a bit of an earthquake. I'll now jump towards the middle of the story. As we slowly jump towards the middle of the story, the grandpa sort of shares a somewhat mythological story in relation to, say, a great catfish that plays an important role in, like, causing, say, for example, tsunamis and earthquakes in the area. And of course the kid does have a bit of a yell of his own. You don't get to see it here, but you get to see it when you read for the free comic book day. And last but not least, some of the art towards the end. For the internal art, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the story and the things that made up the story. First things first, we got in the area of time that this takes place on March 11 in 2011 at 2:36 p.m. To which we get to see, say, Koichi meets up with his relatives. We know that this takes place in Japan, and take note, this free comic book day does a lot to actually inform you around the events of this story, and it's even got like some nice interesting things at the back of it, to which it's definitely worth the rating. The cast of characters consisting of Koichi, we have Aki the dog, and of course his grandparents. For the overall story rating, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.